What up, YouTube? Teamers here. Since this month, I'm doing my reviews for woman-based films because of Women's History Month. Here is my review for probably one of my favorite movies of all time of that year, and that is 1991's Thelma and Louise. Now, Thelma and Louise, of course, actually literally turns 30 this year. Wrap your head around that. Now, Thelma and Louise, believe it or not, is actually my favorite Ridley Scott movie. I know the guy gave us Alien, he gave us Blade Runner and whatnot. This is maybe the best movie he's ever done. I love Thelma and Louise. I mean, of course, it is a story about this housewife named Thelma, portrayed by Gina Davis, who joins her best friend Louise, played by Susan Sarandon, who is this independent waitress on a short fishing trip and all. But their trip becomes a fight from the law when Louise ends up shooting and killing this man who tries to rape Thelma at this bar. Sorry. And so Louise decides to flee to Mexico, and Thelma joins her on the way. And not to mention, Thelma ends up pretty much falling for this young thief named JD, who's portrayed by a very young Brad Pitt. And you got this detective named Solcom, portrayed by Harvey Keitel, who is trying to convince that the two women, who are trying to convince the two women to surrender and all. You got some really interesting castings here. Like you got Chris McDonough, who's actually portrays Delma's disrespectful and controlling carpet salesman husband. Of course, Christopher McDonough is pretty much best known for playing Scooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore. You got Michael Madsen, who portrays Louise's on and off dating and easy dating this musician boyfriend named Jimmy, portrayed by Michael Madsen, who pretty much spends his time on the road. And of course, throughout the whole film, the Arkansas State Police are trying to get them and try force them to surrender and all. And this ends up being kind of like a interesting car chase film at times. I mean, Thelma and Louise is so iconic. I mean, there's literally a scene that pretty much proves that Thelma and Louise invented the selfies. Does that? The two women in question, Gina Davis and Susan Sarandon, both had great chemistry with one another. You could really buy them as friends, and their interaction with one another was really cool. Ridley Scott did a great job at directing this film. The dialogue is pretty terrific. It is scripted by Callie Corey, who did a really good job at doing the screenwriter for this. I mean, it is such a really pleasant, amazing film. It's definitely one of my favorite movies of that year, of 1991 when it got released. Granted, I was born really like a year after, but still. I mean, I remember literally watching this film. Like, I literally saw this film on TV one time when I was a little young to actually watch a film like this. But I still thought it was really pleasant, amazing, really terrific chemistry between both Sarandon and Davis. Really tragic ending. But it's a really terrific one. I mean, Harvey Keitel, he's Harvey Keitel. He's always the best. This movie is such a really great film. I mean, if you guys have never really seen it, you can probably find it on Fandango Now, Voodoo, Prime Video. You can find it on some other stuff here and there. You can also find it on you can find it on Apple TV, Amazon, TCM, Apple Plus. You can find it on. Go watch Thelma and Louise. Like I said, to me, it is definitely Ridley Scott's best work. And also the car they drive in was pretty cool. I mean, this movie is a really amazing film to watch. Anyway, let me leave it to you guys. Have you ever seen Thelma and Louise? If so, what you thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timmy signing off.